Hello, hello. Guess who returns in peace again? You knew it. It's me. And it's been 2 weeks since I played this. I think. Run by the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Meanwhile, there has been 2 updates to the game. 1.0.3 and 1.0.4. That one is very recent. Ben? Yes, it's Ben time. Except I don't think it is Ben time yet. Because last time we hello Blue Milk. We blew Ben up. Maybe. We will see. And there is continue, that is a good sign. Okay, that is a good sign. Maybe. Maybe. So we have Fabien time, I think. I think we have Fabien time. It's been 2 weeks. How can I remember? Do you remember everything? See what happens.
I need a plan, Muldoon. Not an idea, not an excuse, not a series of threats. A plan.
A plan.
This piece of shit is running rings around you. One man.
He's killing mortals, boss. Just mortals, that's all.
No, that's not all. He is leaving us messages, each one crafted to mark us, to remind us of our failures. Mark my words, this will not stop with mortals. Well, what have you got?
Fabian's been looking into it.
And?
Fabien. And we are Fabien. How is he still alive? That's because we are Fabien now, I think. They addressed us as Fabien. This has to be in the past. Also, maybe this is about the rebar killer. And Campbell here. We finally meet Campbell. Was the prince who was killed at the beginning. I do wonder how the rebar killer is alive, because they had done the same things for a long while. That means they must be either be a ghoul or a vampire, most likely. Because this is a vampire game. And these are staged for effect. Yes, they are staged for effect. These deaths keep reminding me.
Chief, these killings keep slapping me right in the memory. First one reminded me of Marla, if you remember her, Rosalind's ghoul. The second threw me right back to Miss Rosalind herself. So what gives? Coincidence, or am I meant to remember?
You think this is some sort of show just for you?
Maybe I saw something. Maybe they are not meant for me. Maybe I did this. Campbell doesn't like Fabien either. Why does nobody like Fabien? Maybe he did. Maybe he's the killer. Maybe I saw something. Maybe they are not meant for me.
Maybe these memories aren't meant for me. Maybe someone else who was there. Fletcher, Miss Lou, even yourself, I guess. Maybe just now one of us is thinking, oh, goddamn. I was hoping that was gone and forgotten.
I'm looking for a plan, not wild theories. You call yourself a goddamn detective, find me proof. Or preferably, the corpse of a killer. So?
So, how is he still alive?
Well, Chief, I've been piecing together old cases and new. Santiago was active here in Seattle in the 1920s, and a couple of decades before that in New Orleans and LA. So how can he be here? He'd be an old man by now.
Your conclusion.
The first one is like, this makes most sense here. But I wouldn't say that these are like impossible, because I don't know. Is there time travel in World of Darkness? I don't know. Copycat? That's possible too.
We keep saying he's a mortal hunter. What if he's not? If he's something else?
You're implying he's one of our kind.
Could be.
Unlikely.
Or a ghoul.
His early kills happened in daylight, if you remember. This cannot
Thin
be
blood.
the original killer. So who is it, and what are they trying to do? Well?
Knock knock.
What?
Don't want to cause you any trouble, my prince. Detective, I was looking for the sheriff here.
Well, spit it out, you mongrel.
Just thought you should know, Sheriff. We got another one.
Another...
Murder, Sheriff. Another murder on your watch while you chase your tail.
Tolly details now.
Little apartment just off Pioneer Square. Word's gone out to the PD already, would you believe?
Well, Sheriff?
Fuck. I'll deal with the PD. Fabien, get down there, take a look.
Sheriff Benny knew best, of course. I should head straight down to Pioneer Square. And not dawdle and say, chat to Sophia to see if she'd heard anything.
How were the controls in this game again? It's been such a long while. Can't remember everything. Case notes. What do we have? We have leads. What's happened at Pioneer Square? A dead body in an apartment at Pioneer Square. Who is it and what happened? I think that's maybe... that could be our haven. Maybe. Maybe. That was like sealed over with those markings that it smelled of Benny Muldoon. Case notes. Trouble at Pioneer Square. Prince Campbell was concerned by our progress on the Rebar killer case, but Dolly interrupted his lecture to tell us there had been another killing down in the Pioneer Square. I went down to take a look. The block was a derelict, usual for a prime real estate. Blood Sisters, the party. Ravenna's death reminded me of another pair of sisters. Our sister princes back in the day, Lou Graham and Rosalind Emerson. I was at a party, New Year 1924 to 25. My first court shindig, held by our princes at the Glacier Hotel. Mistress Lou had something she wanted to discuss with me, but it was her party, so she wanted me to circulate beforehand. Fresh to flesh, you know how it is. I remember my sire telling me that Hector had been a secret bubbling away inside his skull. Something about a girl. Hector was a previous sheriff, I think. Maybe. Was he? Hector denied it, of course, but I knew there was something going on there. Anyhow, the party ended early when Lou and I found Rosalind's corpse headless and strung up on rebar. And that's not mortal. Rosalind was a vampire. Santiago's work without a doubt. Blood Sisters, the night out. A dame called Verona was giving me an earful one evening. She'd been sent to my door by the beat cops, who figured her problem should land on me. She had a death threat letter, another cross of St. James, and one heck of an attitude. I figured I had to follow it up. It had to be linked to the other killings. The letter didn't give me much fancy writing, but crumbled and smelling of stale beer. Turns out her letter delivered had slipped a thin note into her purse at the Macon bar. This school was a patsy following a photograph of his target. Okay. Wait, so another prince. In the memories we have seen that there were in the 1920s there were two princes, dual. They shared the reign, and that was Rosalind and what was that? Rosalind and Lou, yeah, Rosalind and Lou, and we saw that Rosalind was killed after one of her ghouls had been killed by the Rebar. Yeah. Yeah, true. But Lou wasn't killed, and they were both princes at the time. And this one here, who we talked with, Prince Campbell, that one was by the same method like Campbell. I'm not sure if we have seen how Campbell was killed. Was Campbell killed with the rebars? I don't remember. I don't remember if we have been told how he was killed. I don't think we saw his body either. The same method that we saw was for the mortals, the twin sisters that we saw at one point. And but the ghoul that was killed was the Toreador lady's ghoul that we killed ourselves. We had a fight with her and killed her. But apparently there have been other rebar killings than the ones we have seen. Hard evidence. Rebar. Forced into the ground and used by the killer to impale his victim. Means that the killer has to be strong or they have some kind of implement to do that. The signature move of the vampire hunter called by us Santiago, but known to the mortal world as the Rebar Killer, for obvious reasons. This has been at all of our crime scenes. I guess the availability of building materials hadn't changed too much in 100 years. And there's the Cross of St. James. I'd seen it in the 2020s at Pandora's death, but also back in the old days, each time at the murder scene. This at the murder scene was the signature of the vampire hunter Santiago, known as the Rebar Killer. But I think Santiago was never caught, or was he? Can't remember if that's been mentioned. Tully is the suspicious ghoul who sent us after that other Nosferatu vampire who blew us up. Tully worked for Campbell as his gatherer of information and his enforcer. You think Benny was the one dishing out punishment? The public ones, sure, but Tully was the knife in the dark. He didn't take to me at all. I think maybe because I worked for Benny, or maybe because I was something from the old days, and he was a man with a chip on his shoulder. He cooperated when he needed to, but there was always a price. Also, at the old factory, we saw some paper, I think, that mentioned Tolly and some others having some kind of plans together. I think they had bought something or something. Tolly and maybe, I don't know, who was on that list? I don't remember. Young was another of Lou's children and was part of the court as Prince Campbell's seneschal. She did the busy work to make him look good. He was always a little frosty with me. Did she have something to hide from the police? Or just not approve of my methods? Or maybe people just don't like Fabien. Marigold, who is this? Marigold was a streetwalker. We both inhabited the same world, I guess solving problems for other people, except she got paid cash money. I'd known her for a few years, a blink of an eye for me, a lifetime of experience for her. She shared her blood. So these are the ghouls we had. Guru and Carla and Rick. Yeah. There's Sophia. We'll find out eventually, I guess. I wonder maybe Sophia was on the list? Or not? I think at least there was Tolly and the Toreador that we killed. Maybe someone else. Sophia and I always got on, right back since Gideon introduced us at Rosalind's party. Guess because we both liked puzzles, exciting gadgets, and wild theories. Sophia is very suspicious. Why is she so interested in the nomad? Did she know we were here? Did she study us while we were in torpor? Who knows? Isaac was a Nosferatu. He was the court's secret keeper back in the 1920s. Shy kinda guy. Didn't get out much, but you could use that to describe most Nosferatu. Isabella Moore. That's who we killed. Isabella was a Toreador, and a very glamorous one who moved in circles that I couldn't dream of. Fashion, music, television, the internet, all those things that masquerades were not designed to deal with. Needless to say, she didn't like me. I figured our fashion senses were simpatico. And also, she was Sabbat. Isabella was Sabbat, or at least that's what she was chanting for, and her minions were. Ravenna was Verona's twin sister, and I wished Verona had told me about her from the start. I figured she was the one the death threat was meant for, and I was right. Killed in a back room of the atrium, another victim of the rebar killer. But she would have gotten a warning about that. Why? David, the cool courier. Whoever had snuck a death threat into Verona's purse, they were something to do with the Western construction site, or I'd eat my boots. His name was David, and he had been given instructions by a mysterious boss on a cell phone. The mysterious boss being presumably the rebar killer. Silky. Silky was the leather-clad Hulk who kept the Dutchman bar neutral. It was his place, and he wouldn't tolerate violence, which was interesting for a Bruja. He was the solid rock of the sort you want on your side if you ever had to visit a hard place. And Verona, a young woman who'd been threatened by a killer, or thought she had. She had a twin sister, Ravenna, who worked at the atrium. Guess who was the real target of the threat? Also, what happened to her was that she became a ghoul. Then, later, I guess. And Prince Campbell was Lou's childer and ran Seattle ever since he'd taken a backseat. He was a tough guy and expected everyone to jump when he told them to. He was Benny's boss. He was my boss. He was everybody's boss, and he dressed like it and looked like it and sat at the top of the big tower like it. But he was Lou's childer. He used to be Lou's hench ghoul back in the 1920s. I think he'd been a big cheese in the criminal underworld before signing up with our prince, which made a lot of sense. Also, he was back there as a ghoul when the cigarette girl was killed by the Rebar killer. Hector. Back in the 1920s, the Camara sheriff was Hector, who was also my boss as far as the court was concerned. I helped him keep the Masquerade under wraps. My sire, Gideon, was a bit of a mind reader, and he told me that Hector was worried about a girl, which was interesting. Hector didn't want to talk to me about it. Hector. And there's the Rebar killer. Okay, there's a summary about this. So the killer first surfaced in the 1920s, where they'd taken out a cigarette girl, Marla, and 10 decapitated Prince Rosalind, while we all stood nearby at a party. In 1924, they killed both Pandora and Verona's sister, Ravenna. Wait, Pandora. Oh, Pandora was the pretty girl we met at the back room of the Macon bar. Right, there was that one too. Also, the Rebar killer we have only seen murders of women by the Rebar killer, I think. Since I don't know if the Rebar killer killed the latest prince. It seems our Rebar killer had taken long sleep and now was in action once again. Long sleep. Just like our nomad here. Wait. Didn't our Ben also entered torpor around that time? In the 1920s, the evidence was clear. Rebar threw the body and the head torn off. The killer had set up Marla's death scene during daylight hours, and so had to be a model. Did he or she? Doesn't have to be a model, except, well, ghouls are considered models, so that's possible. Also, thin bloods. Some of them have the ability to walk during daylight, although they might be weakened, I think, if I recall correctly. In the 1920s, it was all rumored to be the work of a vampire hunter called Santiago. The signature move was leaving that metal cross called either the Cross or the Sword of St. James. Santiago was feared among the kindred at the beginning of the 20th century. They'd cleared out New Orleans and San Francisco, acting for the Society of Leopold as a soldier of Christ. Has been acting as a soldier of Christ. Who knows? There could be two killers too. Somebody who was pretending to be them, and yeah. Evidence was the killer was model, so that supported the Santiago theory. And yeah, ghouls are models too, but they can live a very long time. In the 2020s, it was more complicated. The killer was definitely strong, no doubt about that. Head stripped off. Gideon was my sire. I, as a model detective, got caught up in a wild conspiracy theory about vampires and werewolves, and it turned out to be true. He was the one who spoke up for me when others said I knew too much. He argued that my place in the PD made me useful to the court. He's got the skill of lifting surface thoughts from the mind of others, which can be a mite uncanny. I've inherited a little bit of it, but he was a master. He and Sophia always got on. Even spent time finishing each other's sentences. Tremere and Malkavian, outcasts together, I guess. And that's Rosalind. Miss Emerson was a co-prince of Seattle back in 1920s, alongside Lou Graham. He had eyes and ears out in the city, including a cigarette girl, Marla, first victim. She was herself destroyed by the Hunter Santiago at her New Year's party, 1924 to 1925, or so we thought at the time. Then there's some others. Benny, Blue, Wheeler. Okay. Okay, now we have reminisced about what has happened. Oh, do we have a new options here? Vertical sync, solution scale, AMD, setting, accessibility. No, but there is supposed to be stuff like disabling the motion blur and that kind of things coming up in upcoming updates of the game, I think. Okay. Now, who's been killed? Where? And was that by the rebar killer too? I think it might have been. How do I enter speed? Like this. Fast walking. What can I do? I have potions. Yes. Added disabling motion blur. They will add that, I think. I think they didn't add that yet. Still sucks this wasn't available by default. Yeah. Oh, we definitely will want to speak with Sophia. What's this? Can we talk to this thing?
I knew Sophia liked to set down her thoughts, and this old recorder wasn't tied to any cyberspatial spy system. Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to?
Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two. A little birdie's talked to me about a K-factor, a failed experiment, and a grocery list. What do you need?
K-factor and failed experiments sound good. Also a grocery list. What's this experiment?
Give me the skinny on the failed experiment.
It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2 N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, detective?
Nope.
I think I fell asleep around the second sentence. Tell me about the K-factor.
Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K-factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, detective?
Can't say it does. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Sophia's notes about a hot date.
What
How
about
about
shopping?
that shopping list?
Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Piotr has delivery by Friday.
Piotr.
You get that?
Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch.
Nerd. Sophia is a nerd, but she mentioned Piotr, and Piotr was the ghoul that we failed to retrieve for some reason.
Tell me about the K factor.
Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, Detective?
Can't say it does.
Sounds
Wouldn't
like a
surprise
blood
me if it's
experiment.
Sophia's notes about a hot date.
Like physical transfusion, like maybe mechanically with needles or something. Take some blood and put it somewhere else. Maybe? But kindred's kiss if you drink it with your natural things.
Give me the skinny on the failed experiment.
It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, Detective?
I think I fell asleep around the second sentence. How about that shopping list?
Sure, I got it.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Piotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that?
Sounds like a fun shit. Well, thanks, little fella.
No problem, boss. Always happy to lend an ear.
I'll bear that in mind. Useful little doohickey. Maybe I should get one sometime, if anyone still makes them.
What else do we have here? What is this? Potion? Ah, it's a potion. Just a potion. Well, there is Sophia herself. What is she up to? Experiments?
Hey there, how's my favorite forensic department?
Fabien, it's been forever. What can I do for you?
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
Oh, no. Who? Where?
Don't know yet, just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tali was smirking, I reckon so. I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the cross. You shut that case, though. You told me there were no leads. Will you reopen it?
I think someone's done that for me. I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabien.
I will.
Okay. I guess that's all that's in here. And fast walking. Open door, please. Whee! Oh. Do we have to use the lift? Wait, select the lead to investigate from the map. Where's the map? There it is. I guess that's the only we have. What are these? Atrium, what's it, Atrium? Oh, it must be one of those blood bags. Is there anything in this building? Nope. Doesn't seem to be anything.
Off to Pioneer Square. Someone must have given me the exact address, I guess. Maybe Tully. But it would have interrupted the whole dramatic scene with Campbell.
What? Someone must have given us the address. We just don't remember who and how. And wait, wasn't that... Is that the Haven apartment? Or was it like here? I don't remember anymore. It's been such a long time.
Can't believe she ditched me.
Who ditched you?
Was right.
Need some blood.
Hard to Bigelow.
Give me blood.
Marigold, my delight. Are you free?
Detective, well, my stars were right. It's been too long.
Could I partake just a little?
A
Just a
moment
little.
with a kindred soul is worth an hour with another.
No one quite like you, Miss Marigold. Let us part then, you and I. I got places to be.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
Here we go. We walk faster than anybody else. Well, actually they all walk faster. We all walk faster.
Snow is gonna ruin my shoes.
They could add more things to do in.
The address I had was in a set of down-at-heel apartments, hardly ever used. My buddy Reggie was a fixture of the square, and I often dropped by for a little pick-me-up. I wondered if he'd seen any comings and goings.
What a lovely place. Wait, is this the abandoned place where we started at? I don't know. Oh, there is a ditch. There is that body. Oh, this is our home, alright. Has to be. Yeah, yeah.
As the world outside quiets down and the darkness comes out to play, Bed of Night is here to keep you company all night long. Whether you're winding down from a long day or just beginning your nocturnal adventures, let my voice be your sanctuary, dear listener. A haven for all the mysteries Seattle is hiding away. First caller, are you up past your bedtime or did you wake up just for me?
To be honest, Bet, I'd love to be sleeping right now, but I just can't. I'm too upset.
What's got you so upset, caller?
Well, normally I'm on video chat with my boyfriend all night until I fall asleep, but... Oh, Bet, it's so embarrassing.
Did you catch him cheating on you, caller? A story as familiar as the rising sun.
I wish I had. That would have been, I don't know, more expected. Jake lives in the U District, and usually we talk for hours every night. But lately he said he's busy with a new project.
And does this new project have a name and come hither lips?
Oh, I don't know, Bet. I started getting suspicious, so I made some fake accounts on social media and started messaging him, you know, trying to flirt with him.
Oh, I see. Was he receptive to your advances?
No, he wasn't. All he would talk about was some online game that he was playing. Can you believe that?
I'm sorry, caller. I think you've lost me.
Don't you get it? No one would rather play a game that talks to her.
Really?
I even asked him if he could send me his pictures, thinking he'll take the bait. But he just sent me his big badass avatar in a long ago. I would rather have him cheating on me than do that.
Well, seems like he's
Who would rather play online games than talk to girls?
You must really love your job if that is your deepest desire, caller.
What can I say? I'm a passionate guy. I have a lot to say, a lot to offer. My boss here is just want to give me what I need so I can do my thing, you know?
What is it you do for a living, caller?
What don't I do?
What online game? Yeah, on the radio call. Radio caller. Real power players in the city. Just want a chance to prove myself, but maybe I'm just not suited to this career caller, but good luck out. Well, strip down and cool off. Let's take a break to hear from our sponsor. At Full Moon Fitness, we want to cater to your inner beast. Bed of Night is here to keep you company all night long. Really? Look, a statue. Okay, so this is the Haven apartment. We don't see anything suspicious here, do we? Do we get to see the original owner of this apartment? Approaching Fabien. That looks different. The door is closed. This is different too. There are boxes. What's this?
Lotions and potions. Most I recognized, but one stood out. I had never seen it before, and I thought I was down with the street trade. Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail?
Dale.
I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Sophia or Mrs. Thorne.
Wait. What was that? What is Dale's potion? Dale's been cooking something new and interesting. A new kind of elixir. I want to figure out what's in it. We're talking to an expert, maybe Mrs. Thorne or Sophia or both. Did Reggie see anything? Reggie is my Pioneer Square contact. I figure he might have seen the comings and goings from the crime scene. Haven't seen Reggie. Who's Reggie? Do we have Reggie here? No? No, there is Reggie. Oh, it's one of those humans. Please no. Please no. What's this? Now we get to inspect this as Fabien too.
It was a Bible. Never took Dale for the religious type, but then I've heard some substances take mortals closer to God. One way or another. I got the fascination with spirit boards, but always wondered, what if the ghosts never learned to write?
Mm-hmm. Just, it's not too far in the past that you couldn't just be able
This
to read
place
and write.
used to belong to my old friend Dale. Used to being the key words here.
Used to. Can you tell us about Dale? We want to know about Dale. Here's a picture of Dale. Dale was a dealer of thin blood alchemical concoctions, and sometimes a maker. He wasn't thin blood himself, so I'm not real sure on how he managed that setup. He was a ghoul, but I'm not sure whose ghoul. Okay, so I guess Dale got killed, maybe. I don't dare to open that door yet.
Either Dale was paranoid or he had guests who didn't like sunlight. I was guessing the former.
Guess that didn't like sunlight.
Maybe Dale used it to scope out heavenly bodies.
Heavenly bodies. Bodies. This looks really neat compared to many other things here. There's the bear, Nico's bear. It was here already, apparently. So, I guess he knew Nico. Wait, that's him! That's him! Why didn't I know this? Like, there he is, and I just didn't see. I'm so blind. I wouldn't make a good detective. Let's study this place otherwise before we study the body. What's this? Is the dead cat here? It's here.
Dale did like to cook, as the youth seem to call it. Made some of his own recipes, bought in others.
Need glasses rhythm. Yes, definitely. Can we talk to the cat?
Me and animals, we'd always had a special rapport.
Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going?
Oh my gosh. We can talk to the dead cat. No. Someone forget to feed you. You know who killed Dale?
Did you see who killed Dale?
Meow. Meow. Meow.
Sorry. Hard to see anything if you don't have a pulse. Unless you're me, of course.
So you were dead already.
If only you could tell me what was really going on.
Meow, 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 meow.
Well, yeah. It's obvious when you think about it.
How long you been lying here? That's what I thought. I'm sorry, buddy. He didn't deserve you. Someone forget to feed you. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Dale did have his habits. Guess sometimes he let the real world pass him by. Any clues for me? I'm kind of stumped. Well, that is illuminating. Give me some wisdom, little
Stretching.
cat buddy.
Meow, 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 meow.
Really? I'll have to remember that. If only you could tell me what was really going on.
Well, yeah. It's obvious when you think about it.
Give me some wisdom, little cat buddy.
Meow, 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 meow.
Really? I'll have to remember that.
Okay, stretching a bit more. Okay, that's maybe enough.
Thank you, little buddy. Hope you get to dream of mice or other delicacies.
Oh, a potion. Gingerbread. I don't think it looks worse than it looks in our time. Looks about the same, I think. What clues do we have here?
If you could say one thing for the man, it's that he had an eclectic taste in clothes.
Indeed. That same thing could be said about many other people. You're never going to see my clothes, Fabien. You would just judge it.
Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Well, what Dale wanted to put in his own body was entirely his own business.
Estrogen. So Dale was trans, which explains the clothes, kinda. Maybe we should talk to that one fellow
I left
first.
Dale's. I wasn't sure I'd got what I needed, but I figured I'd come back.
Yes. Was Dale a ghoul? Yes. That was established here, that Dale was a ghoul. But whose ghoul was it? If it was Fabian's, maybe Fabien would know. But I don't know. Thin blood alchemy. Alchemy stuff? How does he know how to do alchemy stuff? That kind of sounds like a Tremere ghoul. Or an Anak ghoul, maybe. But we have some suspicious Tremere in this city. Could be Mrs. Thorne or Sophia.
Jesus, it's cold tonight.
Wait. Maybe we were after the wrong ghoul. Has to be that one. More running. Wait, no. No. Ah. Oh, it also has a exclamation mark, so it has to be. So let's ask Reggie. Let's ask Reggie first. Maybe Reggie will give us some blood too.
But it still sucks.
Can't get through here. And there he is. Hello, Reggie. Talk to
Reggie,
us.
old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabien. A night of beauty and delight.
I could go with a drink.
Just a little moment of bliss to spice up your night?
Sure. Let us melt flesh and share minds.
Oh, that is exactly what I wanted. Reggie, old buddy, anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well, I mean,
You okay, Reggie? This was not normal, even for Reggie.
Oh, have they done some vampire hoodoo?
You sure you didn't see anything?
well, I thought I saw no.
Something was not on his mind. That was clear. Have a good night, Reggie.
May the night bring you the best of vibes.
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual. Let's have a peek, shall we? I need to find something else. What are you hiding? I know I saw it. It was. That's a solid block, Reggie, my friend. Someone has put a compulsion on you.
Spare a dollar?
Huh. Now that wasn't memory loss. That was a solid block. Someone had used kindred juju to seal Reggie's mouth. Evening, Reggie.
Mr. Fabien.
Reggie, would you make a small donation?
All I have, you're most welcome to share.
Let's drink from him more and more. Can we kill him accidentally?
I needed that. Keep warm, Reggie. You never know when I might need you.
Become one with the heartbeat of the city, detective.
I figured I needed my strength. I thought I was on the right. Yeah, not the best conversationalist.
Okay. So... keep finding of M to the map would be pretty nice for this game.
Hard to be a gigolo.
Okay, then we are going to talk to the body. We'll talk with Dale.
As the world outside quiets down and the darkness comes out to play.
Ah, he's walking too fast. I can't do this. Ah. Yeah, here we are. Poor Dale. Well, at least we have had Dale's body cleaned
Oh,
up.
rebar, huh? You aren't looking too well there, buddy. I didn't see the need. I thought about it, but it seemed like Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together. Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabien. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
Did you know the killer?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still whole. Must have been someone I knew, or at least expected. Customer, maybe?
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So who was your patron? Your dommy thingy?
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so.
Someone who's threatened, who's been threatened, and who might get killed. But if he was dummy? Who? If he was one of the Tremere school, I don't think that's it, because Mrs. Thorne and Sophia are both alive in our time.
How is the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? I've still got the makings of alch cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
Obvious question, I guess, but how did it happen?
I'd say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a throwaway Christmas tree.
Strong guy then, right? I mean, to hold you up there, force iron through you? This looks more and more like kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me. I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There was a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message like the others.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right, little buddy. Thanks, Dale. Sorry about, the whole strung up on a support beam thing.
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the Book of Dale.
But like, it could have also been his blood donor. What do you call them again? Those people who feed the ghouls. Smash their. But then I guess the master wouldn't die, and then they could be a Tremere. One of those two Tremere we have in the city. As a red herring. Is it a red herring? Wake the Dead and River Tower. Yeah, I would like to speak with Mrs. Thorne next. Then maybe Sophia again, if possible. These spots really need some kind of teleporting, because why walk through the city when there is nothing for you to interact with? Except, well, the ghouls, I guess.
Should have never left LA.
I need a ghoul. Where's the nearest ghoul from here? Is it that far away?
I didn't want to go see Mrs. Thorne, but police work is never easy.
I'll work up the courage to tell her how I really feel.
There's the ghoul. We need to get our powers juiced up, so need to talk to that model. Where are you, my tasty model?
Can I trouble you just a moment, Carla?
Are you hurting, Detective? You need my help?
I'd appreciate a soothing balm.
Come to me. I'll give you what you need.
A little blood donation, thanks.
Now that has pepped me right up.
Thanks, Carla. I have cases to solve, people to save.
I'm always here for those in need, Detective.
I wonder if Fabien actually saves anyone, or is... I think he's just obsessed with being a detective. Just likes to be a detective. Hey, is this the Nico's place? Can we go in there? We can go in there. Can we talk to Nico? Hello.
Nico was busy. I didn't want to disturb him.
What about... Oh, they are not here. They're not here. No patients here. Okay, fine. Let's go solve the case. Mrs. Storm awaits.
A visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what a gird actually was.
Notes. The Nomad of Constantinople. Looks like Sophia had been doing some research on someone called the Nomad. I'll take a look. Might be important to remember later. Yeah, that's been noted before. That she's been interested in the Nomad. Which is very suspicious. Do we have any other things here? It's strange that the cross isn't here yet. When did it appear? Nothing in here, I guess. So, hello, Mrs. Storm.
Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
She seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room.
Oh, this potion.
Hey, I found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt's eyes and such, you might recognize it. Something the Thin Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
Memory?
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, Detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory. I have the memory of it. What are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Sophia?
Not yet.
Sophia? Not about this. That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
Mistress.
I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago? A hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
So Mrs. Storm is a later addition.
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murderer, young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
She doesn't like Fabien either.
Thanks.
Close the door after you.
A quick trip up to the tower to call in on Sophia then.
But she was helpful, and I think she's probably impartial because she wasn't here. She wasn't here in the 1920s yet. She came later. His notes for me. Sophia seems very suspicious here. Elixir. Dale had been brewing concoction. It was Dale and he's dead. He lives up to her name. She is Tony. Yes. Somebody has been messing with Reggie's mind. Tell Dale. Dale's dead, and this has very familiar hallmarks. Rebar and a missing head. Who's the killer? And who's Dale's donor? Who's been feeding him blood? Excellent questions. We don't even need to be topped up with blood now. We just need to go see Sophia, our prime suspect. Or, well, otherwise a very suspicious person. No teleportation. Why hasn't it been invented? It's a long way back to the tower. Eee.
I figured Sophia would be in. She kept odd business hours, but then so did I.
Yeah, we already talked to her tonight, but we are going to talk to her again. How do we get in there? Ah, elevator, of course. Top floor. What the heck is wrong with these buttons? 8, 9. How is it? This order is so... Oof. Ugh. Twinkle toes. Twinkle toes. Twinkle toes. Also in the upcoming updates for the game, they promised some Christmas themed stuff for Christmas, I guess. I wonder what's that going to be. Hello there, suspicious Sophia.
I'm back.
I can see that.
The dead guy was Dale.
Well, I took a look at the scene. It was a place on Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
What the hell is going on, Fabien?
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel.
She's cool as cucumber. Was it not your ghoul?
I picked up this potion, wondering if you could tell me about it. Found it at Dale's.
Oh, interesting. Huh, this is fascinating. Not the recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to magnify capabilities. To make your body work more efficiently somehow, in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subject's recall more acute, more capable.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Tolly, perhaps?
Yeah, Tolly might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch.
I'm so suspicious. Can we trust her? Is it a memory enhancing potion?
I'll drop by later.
I'd like that.
What are our options here? There's Katsumi. Katsumi. She might know about thin blood. Thin blood stuff. It could also have been. Whose Tails that, but I don't know. Who wanted Tails potion? Nico, Katsumi, maybe even Tolly. What's Tails potion? Update, it's a memory potion. Elixir. Anything new here? Mrs. Thorne. Spiky old Tremere sorceress who ran the Wake the Dead coffee and bookshop. I think she enjoyed the fence with people. I figured she saw me as a practice dummy. Katsumi. Anak mum. What? Anak mum. Although she'd hate me saying that. She looked after a ragtag band of Anaks, thin blood schools and other dropouts. She wasn't in charge of them, nobody could be, but she kept as many upright as she could, and made it so at least a part of Seattle tolerated their existence. No, we don't want to talk to Katsumi first. I think we would like to talk to Nico first. I would say maybe Nico first, then Katsumi, and Tolly last. I'm kind of worried about Tolly. Can't trust him. But Nico has always been nice. And I don't think he was on the suspicious list in the factory. This is a bit. This is.
That's right. It's hard to be.
This is my. First time playing this game, and I don't know the mystery, so it's fun to play detective. But when it's been solved, it's you already know what's in there. But I don't know yet. And no spoilers, please. Hello, Nico.
Hey, Nico.
Fabien! Are you out on the trail of a conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy. Any leads on the Umbrella Cartel and their weather-making machines? They sure screwed up this week. Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy. Sometimes more than one. Say, do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks. I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh. I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stubbed my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay. Well, the Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild steel and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made. But made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
A prop. Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful. Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet, like the calm before a storm. Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
Some other time, Nico.
See you later, my friend.
He's so
Nothing
nice.
from friend Nico. Time to burn some more shoe leather.
So friendly. And later Patience wants those crosses. Must have heard from Nico that there are those crosses, unless she made them. But why would she want to the Nomad gather those then? I don't know. Okay, that's the place where we blew up. We would like to go talk to Katsumi first. Katsumi, where are you? Oh. Printed the katana. Oh, you told me about it. Have you gotten paints for that yet? How is it? And the wolf medallion from Witcher 3. That too. How did it come up? Did they come out great? Oh, there's a party here. Too many people. Where's Katsumi? There she is. Anything suspicious here? No points yet, sadly. Aww. Have you ordered any? Land for all the paints?
Fabien, it's been a while. What are you doing down here?
So how's life?
So how's life?
Well, I don't know.
We
It's been a
have
while
come
since I
here
had
for you,
one.
I do say life is like a box of chocolates.
will take you
Overpriced, slightly marketed, and someone's always taking the
This
toughest.
world you live in is
Yeah,
like
that'd be
place
about
for
the
someone
size of
like
it.
you. Come on, let us take you home.
Oh, welcome Raiders. And hello Minna. Oh, your connection is bad again. That's sad. Oh yeah, welcome Raiders. I don't know if anyone of you know me. But we are playing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 today. On Mondays I play Mass Effect. Planning to order some. So Blue Milk, you are planning to order some paints for your 3D printed things. And introduce myself. Oh, what should I tell? I am an artist. I like to play long RPG games on stream, and sometimes I do art too. And I'm a VTuber. And Isla Luna, do I know you? I know you. Your name seems familiar, but I can't recall right now. I just last week had a vacation. Paints maintenance mats. Sandpaper. Easy. Sandpaper. Have you done a painting of figures or something else before? I raided you once before, if I remember right. Oh yeah, that's why I remember you. I hope I remember to follow you back. Or follow you because I'm trying to remember. Tell me something about yourself, please. I have a vague memory of you. Bird ladies. Oh, that's excellent. We'll continue one of them tomorrow on stream. Lumix first time. Well, good luck with that. I hope you have very accurate paints or painting equipment. Is it like Isla Luna or Isla Luna on stream? Thank you. Yes, I want to see your bird people. If I have the time at the right moment, I'll see if I can check you out then. Awesome. And thanks for the raid again. Seems like our times match pretty well.
Yes.
Thank you for the pet.
I picked up this potion, sort of thing your folk are into. I was wondering if you knew who might be buying.
My people don't buy or sell alchemical products. You know that, detective.
You drink coffee. Hey, I think Islam might want to escape. But if you have energy to hang out, please do. But I understand if you need to go. Streaming is tough work. Sometimes. Especially art streaming. It takes a lot out of you.
Come on, Katsumi, please. This is my only lead to find a killer.
Oh, hon. Bad day? Listen, if only because I don't want my people caught up in a murder rap. That's not a type I recognize. Never seen it before, not something we deal in. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll take your word for it.
You better.
Thanks.
Leader.
Well, that was a dead loss. Who else might have an inkling?
Alright, we still have Tolly, who I'm very suspicious of. Enjoy your meal. And we will enjoy meeting scary Tolly. I think Tolly will take care of us. We are... I don't know if we are nearing the end of the game or not. We might be. Or... I think I have been spoiled that there might be like maybe 3 major boss battles and we have had 2. Or have we had 3? We had Penny and we had Isabella and we had had one Nosferatu vampire that blew us up. But that wasn't really a battle, I think. Or does it count as one? Maybe it does count as one. Maybe. There wasn't any other places we could pick. Nope. So there we walk very fast.
Did I feed the cat?
I'm pretty worried. I'm pretty worried that this is a trap.
Detective!
What are you doing here, Tolly? Why are you here at this suspicious place?
Well, well, Detective Fabien, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street.
Not from you.
Pretty sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
Seen anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
Mm-hmm. Is this where Fabien gets killed? Well, you remember Fabien was killed by us, well, the Nomad. Ben killed Fabien. But it could be like Tolly sent us after the Nomad. We'll see.
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, Detective.
Was he
He's such a charmer, and so restrained and respectful, and brings joy to everyone he meets. Also beats up on little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
Do you, Detective? I know your badge is dusty, but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters.
Must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
No, Ben. It's Nomad, that's why he's Nomad. Good job planning that. Was he yes mad? Well, Fabien is always yes mad because he's Malkavian.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
Better living through chemistry, huh? You never struck me as the type.
Thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. Who'd need an improved memory? You know, Fabien, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
So how's that work? Yes, Mad 1 and the Nomad. One share headspace. Sounds ambi-mad. It is rather ambi-mad. But if it's like it's a Nomad gives there a negative, maybe in total we are Nomad. Unless it can be a combination of yes and no. And it's ambi-mad, yes. Mad. Why mad? Maybe. Or maybe sometimes a little bit mad and sometimes a little bit not mad.
You really don't know who needs this elixir?
You're the detective. You tell me.
I'll see you later.
Have fun down those mean streets, detective.
We are gonna be bipolar.
Let's have a peek, shall we?
Hmm. I think maybe this?
Not that, but
No.
I know that there's something. What secrets are we keeping, hmm? It's Willem, you failure of a detective. Willem, right. I guess Tolly's entitled to his opinion. So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk, staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley.
Really? Like Willem was Dale's friend, but was he also? Somehow I still think that Dale seems more like someone else's school than Nosferatu's school.
Detective!
Okay, I'd better go.
Have fun with your private dickery.
Fabien keeps his privates private. So we have leads. There's a lead. Willem was the one who blew us up, wasn't he? And so Holly sends us after Willem, well, not on purpose this time, but he sends us after Willem again. We can't be blown up again, at least. Privates are called privates for a reason.
I know you're busy, but no.
I'm glad you're here.
Give me a sip.
Just a sip, Carla.
I am always here for you.
Always here at this corner, every night, waiting.
I needed that. You're a blessing, Carla. This city needs your caring, Carla. Stay the course.
Come to me if you're hurt. I'll make it all better.
And fast walking again. Whee!
I was pretty sure Willem hung around here. No idea why. I don't think he ever drove a car. The rear view, you see. He's never been a fan.
Well, wait, where?
Willem was no doubt in his palatial mansion.
Palatial mansion. Not here. Somewhere here? Where is Willem?
What I'd give for a bed.
Time to stretch again, really? Just when I got things going. Ah, here. Okay. I'm gonna... I'll take a little break. I will be right back to interrogate Willem. Okay, back. And we go talk to Willem again. And we'll find out if we died in that explosion. Which is we're pretty tough if we didn't die in that explosion, you know. Why is Willem hanging out here? But did we have any other extra case notes? There's Dale, Willem Axel. Secret keeper of the court, he kept his family-sized brain full of all the administrative details that Campbell wanted to keep track of. Numbers details the works. He had been getting memory potions from Dale, suspected he might be the kid's school father. Really? Ooh. Willem is most likely buyer. I don't know. We aspire for Dale's potion, maybe even Dale's sponsor. Was he involved in the killing? Well, in any case, we are going to chat with him. There's also that recently made props. I hope we don't have to fight. Oh yeah, it was this thing.
I had to find Willem's trick for getting into his haven.
You already know the trick. Those need to be opened simultaneously. Wait, do I have to speak to this thing?
I didn't see the point in... Nope. I didn't think that was worth... Yeah, I didn't see the point in confusing things.
What the... Yeah, as the Nomad we could just pull this from afar, but... What can I do?
Wasn't gonna speak. Oh, that would have just... I didn't think that. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Really? What can I do about this?
Not that I thought I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Hack it. Sure. I'll just hack it. Can't even smash it or anything.
Yeah, wasn't gonna speak to me.
Let's check the controls if there is anything about that. Settings, controls, move, growth, run, attacks, dash, feed, telekinesis, Q. Interact E, heightened senses V. Oh, we could use the heightened senses. Can we do anything about this? Hey, there's something.
I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory.
It's telekinesis potion. It was a telekinesis potion. Well, it looks like Willem has been gathering those potions for sure. And here he is. Still listening to that music. He sure likes it. So
Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got on okay. Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabien, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Oh, you're the murderer. Why would I think he was the murderer? Do you know about Santiago?
Does the name Santiago ring a bell?
The hunter? They called him the rebar killer in the dailies, didn't they?
Indeed, they did.
A long time ago.
That's the guy. He's active again.
Really? That's not good.
Understatement of the century, buddy. You know anything about alchemy and thin bloods? I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point.
Are you?
Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabien. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. But why does this matter to you?
Your truckload days are over.
Dale's dead. Your peck ghoulish dope dealer is no more. Ceased to beat. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh, and his head is missing.
His head? Fabien, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
You couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
Is he? He's still a vampire.
He's weak as a noodle. There's no way he did this. But he was on the scene, and that's all we have right now. I mean, look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
Hector. Who's weak as a noodle? Who's this suspect? Who are you talking about?
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
What's his background?
Exactly. That kind of thing. You know how to do this.
So Hector doesn't know. How's the wife and kids?
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabien, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the five and dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess.
But who's the victim?
Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
So, the victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
That's Isaac? Isaac? Oh no.
It's been a long night.
It's 8 p.m.
Yeah, I was just testing. Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together. There's work to do here.
How's the wife and kids?
Fabien, we are vampires. You do get that right. Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabien.
How about it, Hector? We could adopt. We could get
Back at the party, you were worried about a girl. You were Beau?
If it'll keep you on track, yes, there is a girl. No, I'm not her beau. She's a problem for someone else. Satisfied? We've got a man in the sweat box, Fabien. Try and stick with it.
Fabien, you don't. Well, look at this chest. It's like so open and there is some meat in there.
Okay, boss. I'll deal with this.
All right, I'll be listening. But let me know if you root out anything deeper.
Let's see what the little fella had to say.
I'm not feeling too good.
Somehow, I don't think he's it.
You can't do this!
Here he was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Hey, bitte. Long time no see. So many chores to do, but I saw you. No. Thanks for lurking, and good luck with your chores. Hello there.
Hello there, pal. I hear you had a bad start to your night.
A hell of a thing, Detective. A hell of a thing.
Says here Willem Axel. Don't I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Huh. Strange how memory plays tricks. But anyway, lay it out for me.
What do you want to know?
So this is Willem. Huh. Did the cat get your keyboard? Oh. Say hi back.
Tell me why we picked you up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
It's just a friend. There's no law about that, right? I'm happily married.
So supposedly they think Willem killed Isaac. And Willem here is not yet a Nosferatu. Definitely not. He's still a human, a ghoul.
Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, they still don't seem too happy about it.
Nobody likes Fabien. Poor Fabien. Except Nico was fine with Fabien.
So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, Detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
You run numbers for Lou Graham's place. Now, that is interesting. But you do look a little pale there, fella.
Is he going to die? Is that why he was turned into a Nosferatu?
Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac. How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
By your boss? By Lou Graham?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, we talked and then I left.
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China. Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella. Hey, fella, clamming up will do you no favors at all.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull open and look inside.
Scene.
I decided to give him a minute, but I knew I'd have to keep poking.
What do we have in the codex? Who took out Isaac? Did William Axel see anything? Who's dead? It's Isaac. Suspect. Early in 1925, Isaac, the court secret keeper, was Santiago's latest victim. Another blow to the Camarilla. We had a witness in custody, one William Axel, a model. He'd been found hanging around the scene, terrified. He was hiding something, but had clamped up like the mollusk. I needed to get into his head. How did we get into his head?
Let's see what's going on in here. They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Aha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumb screws.
So was the killer a Nosferatu? Was it Dolly? Please no.
I got a few more questions.
Sure, detective.
You're a vampire.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
Better talk fast, buddy. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. Isaac. I went to him to be made over into a vampire.
Gee.
Some deal he did with Lou, and well, we.
The two of you did the deed. I get it. Oh, your face hasn't done the,
Yet.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. No, you'll find out.
So, then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
With the Nosferatu, it's like, I think it takes weeks or something. Depends on the story. How long it takes for them to actually transform into their ugly forever forms after the embrace.
Your wife know you've exchanged bodily fluids with a Nosferatu?
No, yes. She knows that I have to go. But Flora, she understands that it's for work.
That is one understanding woman. I've never met such an understanding woman.
It's the money, for Junior.
A kid, too. I get it, times are tough, but that's one heck of a choice. Mind you, not sure I'd be able to say no to Lou Graham either.
She's been wonderful to me. Wonderful.
Tell me that again once you've smashed all your mirrors. We both know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
That's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps and in comes this guy.
In comes this guy.
Did he see you?
No, it was weird. I was scared, I guess.
I guess
he's walking up towards Isaac. I guess
player.
Isaac is asleep or something, and I'm holding my breath.
You don't need to breathe, Willem.
I was holding it anyway. This guy walks right past me, looks straight at me, but it was like he didn't see me.
Oh, I know this one. That makes sense. You had Isaac's blood, and Nosferatu have the knack of vanishing. It's useful, I'm told, for avoiding trouble. Evangelists, ex-wives, in-laws. But he didn't see you. That's a good thing. You got eyes on him, right?
Not really. It was dark. Isaac had turned the light off. He was tall, had a hat.
Hat?
What kind of hat?
Kind of like yours. Taller than you, though. Or maybe a bit shorter. His eyes caught the light. Kind of weird. And I could hear him breathing. Sort of controlled, like he'd come a distance but was trying not to.
Oh ho! Breathe, did he? That is the first goddamn useful thing you said. Confirms he's not a dead man walking. So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a...
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar? I'm guessing? Kind of like a... But you didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
Why,
I saw
Fabien?
his hands
Why
as he
these
just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So, our man is strong, real strong, but he breathes like a mortal. That is not good news. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
Face cream. Go see Lou. Sell your mirrors. What? Tell him.
Go see Lou. She's the one who landed you in this mess. She takes care of people, they say. Depending on how you interpret the words take care of, that might be a comfort to you, or not. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks. Pop.
Oh, goodbye, Detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again, Mr. Willem Axel.
No longer splattered across a pavement, for one. You're in Weaver Tower.
How nice of you to save me, Ryong. No longer splattered across a pavement, for one. I wonder how many meals they gave us. How did I...
Oh. Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Sophia.
He was my... Willem. He was as close to a friend as I had. And he... and you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone. Campbell's records are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
What didn't I tell you?
I went because Tolly set me on Willem's trail.
Tolly?
I was conducting my investigation with your permission, as we agreed. He gave me a tip.
That does not explain how or why our secrets burned.
Well, Willem was compromised. But
Willem's hand was forced by one he called the Gardener. I tried to save him, but...
The gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No. No! No! Willem would never! He would never!
He would, because he was. I do not know what else to tell you. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
Tolly?
This gardener. I need to think. You will return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Sophia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
Poor Sophia. She truly was fond of Willem. You should maybe go see her. Leave that wound untended, it might fester. You'll want to check in with Tolly too, seeing as he gave you the tip. This time of night, he's usually at the Dutchman. And I wonder what the Anarchs make of this. Dropping in at the hole in the wall couldn't hurt.
But the update should have given us some extra stuff. And there it is. There's extra stuff. Halloween stuff. Oh, wonderful. So colorful. Somehow that's so fitting. Looks good on him. But what was the hairstyle we had? This one. What about here? What do we get? Skull. Let's start a heavy metal band. Cute. That's kind of cat-like. That zombie face. No Halloween piercings. What about eyes? Not bad. I prefer Draven Bluegrass. What? Draven Bluegrass? Like the typical typical Ben. There's heels. There's heels. Cavern Bluegrass. Ah. Ability. We have 4 points. Can we unlock anything? No. What else did we have? Blood Curse, Possession. We haven't gotten the chance to try Possession yet. And how did we see with our little vampire eyes? Like this. Should we go see Sophia? Do we have a side quests too? We get to flirt with everybody again. But
Good move to go see Sophia. She does take it so hard losing a friend.
We could go talk to Sophia first. Sophia is angry. Yeah, maybe. But she should be here.
Sophia's still likely working in her lab. Hopefully she's holding up okay after the Willem fiasco. Reckon she could use a little less thinking and a little more listening this time, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let's talk to her.
Ah, hello, Phyre.
About Willem. Sophia, I am sorry.
You promised you would protect him.
Did my best.
But that was a promise you couldn't keep. That nobody could keep, no matter how... I shouldn't have asked. It was unfair of me, and I just got so angry with you. I'm sorry, love. For blaming you. I didn't know what to do. I miss him, Phyre. I grieve for him. But now I walk alone in the darkness again. And
Not quite alone. Not now.
I suppose. I learned something, you know? About the mark. The symbols? The script is from Old Enochian. They talk of binding, weakening. At the core of it, I couldn't quite find a match. Not exactly. But there's been talk amongst the Anarchs. Phyre, what they said? I don't like what it suggests.
What was it they said?
After you woke, you spoke of the old sect, the Sabbat.
I did. I know it of old. And Isabella used that name. The Black Hand is here in Seattle.
To even be associated with such a thing, I mean, what was she thinking?
Well, she was not alone. But you also think the Sabbat marked me?
Do you think the Sabbat gave me this mark?
I know a way we can confirm it. I told you I couldn't find a match, and that's true. Not, at least in my books. But there are others. It's just... they are forbidden. Such is the nature of the material.
Why?
I see. Forbidden books. And you expect me to retrieve them?
I see no other way. They were confiscated decades ago by Lou.
By Lou, and then she's been reading those and then she's gone mad. This is no trick. Lou does not think much of you. Go get them yourself. But are you sure?
And you are certain that these books will provide my answers?
As much as I can be, yes. Luke, Graham, and I... If I am the one to ask, she will say no. It must be you, my love.
Very well.
What are you calling?
Thank you. I have to
Your
finish
love.
off here. Then I will return to Wake the Dead, do my studies. I will see you there.
That is... No comment. Sophia, are you my love? Oh. Weird. Ben gets manipulated like a chump. Yeah, like... That's very manipulating to call him her love. But, well, why? But, well, Sophia has been obsessed with him. There could be something twisted there. Resembling that, too. But...
Sounds like we're headed to the glacier, my love.
Uh-huh.
Hush.
There's no shame. I'm sure you got plenty going for you, being the nomad and all.
Do you know what happened between Sophia and Lou?
Well, Lou's done a lot of folks dirty in her time. Sophia's just worse at hiding how she feels about it.
Or she could just be English. Yeah, kinda. It feels manipulative to me. Because I'm so suspicious. Why? Vampires, they don't like fall in love like humans do. Nobody should trust them. They have some feelings, but they are dead. No, not like that. Can I jump? I can't jump yet. If I get out of this building, maybe then I can jump. It is snowing. How grand.
I'd forgotten that's how I met Willem. Losing his sire to the rebar killer.
Willem's gardener is the one behind these dreams.
It does seem so, doesn't it? Sunflowers and riddles. Trying to make me remember something. But what?
Wasn't there that...
After so long, time starts to squeeze, juicing out the pulp. But you know that better than I.
Wasn't there some kind of... Yeah, conservatory. That's it. There's a garden and everything. Maybe the gardener is there. Or maybe we'll meet them there. Wait, what about our side quests? Can't we get side quests? I thought we had side quests. What happened to the side quests? Do we not get them now? Can we still go to the Wake the Dead? Or other places? Let's go see if we can have a drink first. I sense with my bad senses that there is something in there.
I'll give him 10 more minutes and then he's getting an angry text.
Thanks. So yummy.
I shouldn't have walked.
There they are, kissing in the snow. Why aren't they indoors? Wouldn't that be more comfortable? How did we fight again? And do all the other things? Can we speak to... Liquid feed. These guys are cold.
Hey.
Hey. What was that? A map? How's the Codex? Lucent Mysteries. Notes. The Nomad of Constantinople. Estrogen pills. Fabian's recollections. Yes. Practice. The Gardener. A mysterious Malkavian kindred and suspected leader of Sabbath. Little else is known about the Gardener, other than that Willem was terrified of him. With estimates the position of both. Secret Keeper appears to be vacant. I guess that's for Tolly. Campbell, the decapitated prince. Maybe he was rebought. His decapitated remains were discovered shortly before the Nomad woke from torpor in Seattle, leaving the city in uneasy political turmoil. Factions. Mannequins? Isabella's devotees? Seattle. Abandoned plastics factory. Seattle's secret keeper. Sabbath within Seattle. Okay. We had a lot of points. We still need more points for abilities and such. I guess maybe we should go. Should we go see if we can get the books from Lou? I don't know. But we can talk to that one vampire there before we. Can we get into the church now? Nope. No church going.
I need a raise.
Wait.
I deserve
There was something. I sensed something. Where? In the churchyard, maybe? Up there? How mysterious.
Just need a big score, and I can call it a night.
Maybe it was just her. Come on.
This come on? Sure, why not?
Come here. So we can have some privacy.
Don't leave any hickeys, okay?
No hickeys, just bite mark. Except I will lick it so that it will heal immediately. Pretty much. I guess maybe it was just that one. I think we have gathered like, yeah, we have gathered collectibles, everything except those that look like cameras, but we haven't detected any cameras, so I don't know.
Snow makes it all feel darker at night.
Wait, there is something here. News! Seattle Sun. Fireball destruction. The city was rocked last night by a massive fireball erupting from the warehouse district. The explosion was heard throughout the city, with locals being shocked from their sleep by the blazing flash. The Seattle Fire Investigation Unit attended the scene in the early hours of this morning. While the investigation is ongoing, early reports suggest the explosion was caused by poorly stored chemical materials in an abandoned warehouse. No casualties have been reported at this time. There is a second story on a lower column. Atrium Pandemonium. Rumors of a frenzied party gone awry swirl around Seattle's most exclusive nightclub, Atrium. Long famous for its boundary-pushing nights of high-class debauchery, Atrium seems to have pushed the boundaries too far last night, as locals report sounds of screams and bloodstains in the snow before police were called to shut down the party. Seattle PD denied reports of any such disturbance and claims not to have been called to the venue. Atrium now appears to be mysteriously closed, despite sold-out events being scheduled over the coming days. No more Atrium. And we were on the news twice in one night. That's a lot, isn't it?
Spare some change? Anyone?
They look like they could be scared. But there is somebody else here too, so maybe not. Maybe no biting. No biting.
Wonder how Nick's got along with your menu recommendations. Reckon Lou will be in a good mood?
She did not strike me as predictable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Still no other vampires besides Onda? Was it Onda?
Not here to reduce this hotel to a pile of smoldering ash as well, are ya?
Of course not.
I wish to know you.
In the biblical sense, Nomad? And maybe. But believe me, you would not be the lion. You'd be the lamb.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid. Like, she's really pretty and all, but I'm
not yet
not a
fully
sub.
restored. Will you help me again?
Let's see what I can do for you, Sheriff.
Let's look.
Want more, huh? Fine. I hope you appreciate what I'm doing for you.
Sure.
This all kind of fucked up. Swear to God. Yeah. Feel the shadow spreading back through your veins, right?
Uh-huh.
I will speak to you again.
Got a new outfit. Where is it? The Sin Eater. True creature of the night, seemingly clothed centuries of the world's transgressions. That's a nice outfit. And that's an outfit I could wear. If it would fit me and I had it. But wait, what kind of ability is that? Glimpse of Oblivion. Afraid. Fleeing. We could unlock it, but we don't really need it. Let's wait for more points. Maybe we should go chat with Lou. I'm just a bit scared because this will maybe forward the plot, but we are committed. Should have done these side quests first, but I hope we can do them later. Just gotta commit. This is what the no save file thing is. Why it is so frustrating to me. There's Lou. She looks fine. Just a bit dead.
Fire! How unexpected. Is this business or leisure?
How was your last meal?
Has the standard of your catering improved?
Significantly. Whatever you told the stray worked wonders. A veritable feast for the senses. You know, just last night, she brought me the most darling young boy. An actor with a face like chiseled marble. Attended Juilliard. I couldn't pronounce his last name, but oh, he was quite the dish.
Should I ask? We have annoyed her before. We'll just ask.
You have had no more visions? You feel less troubled?
Visions? I have no idea what you refer to.
Of course she doesn't want to talk about it. We are just pissing her off.
I have been searching for answers and discovered that texts once existed that could be of use to me. Texts referring to older matters. Gehenna, Cain. Texts you confiscated. Will you reveal them to me?
And why would I do such a thing? Surely you, Tremere, already possess all the knowledge you could need.
Oh, Lou, but I'm the nomad. I don't even have a library.
I am still searching for answers. How did I end up here, in a box, in your city? These could help.
I see. Well, I certainly have nothing to hide. I do possess the texts you seek. They're hidden in the crypts beneath St. Stephen's Church. You may borrow them.
Well, that was a mite easy. Where's the catch?
What else is in the crypts beneath the church?
What is the price for this knowledge?
Why, dear, nothing. You work for me now, after all, and I must keep you happy.
I am not employed by you or by Ryong Choi. I simply choose to act as I see fit.
But of course, my dear. Just you keep believing that. Now, you should run along. Just make sure that
you get more visions?
The desert is rust and ochre, and the goddess of wine and honey decays into dotage. She does not see the feast in preparation, nor the 13th guest, as the cuckoo calls it to sup. Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
Oh no.
And who is the cuckoo?
The uninvited guest. The burrower in skin. The broken bread dressed with stone and iron.
Where is the cuckoo?
In the broken places. In the city of the east. A hand before. A world behind.
The hand. The Black Hand. Do you speak of the Sabbat? The Sword of Cain?
Oh, Nomad. I believe our business is done. Leave me.
Very well. We will talk again.
Well, we didn't make her any happier, I would think. But that ship has sailed. I think there must be something under that church. If nothing else, then maybe some thin blood. And can we do some side quests now? Maybe we can't.
What can I do for you, Sheriff? You really want to know me, Nomad? I could do with relieving stress, and it'd be good to have someone to beat on.
What can I do when beautiful ladies are coming on to me? Yes, I want to know you. Maybe... Well, fire can take anything.
Yes. I want to know you.
Meet me in room 1408 in 10 minutes. Be waiting. On your knees. Let's see you handle this.
I am yours to command.
Gotta say, I'm impressed. Maybe next time I'll find your limit.
Pleasure as always, Onda.
Let's hope we don't have to do that again. You made fire egg.
Sounds like we've got some grave robbing to do. St. Stephen's. St. Stephen's. I reckon I was there not long ago. Not for books, though. As for Lou's episode, you've seen her vulnerable. She won't take kindly to that.
Yeah. Well, Ben asked for it. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I guess maybe Ben enjoyed that too. Made him feel something.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
Oh my. Let's go say hi to that one little guy in the basement too. I think he didn't like us as much as Onda does.
Miracle if I don't freeze to death.
I guess he probably doesn't have a new quest for us either, or wouldn't have even if he could have.
I heard whispers about the secret keeper, and then I heard a loud explosion. What has this city come to?
I admire your dexterity. Your thought becomes music so effortlessly.
Would it be too outre to say that I've often been praised on my fingering?
Ooh.
I might give you a demonstration sometime.
Really? Really? Would he too?
Can you assist me?
At your service.
We need more red for this.
Thank you for your time.
He always looks so fed up with us after we speak with him.
Welcome, welcome. What do you need? About that demonstration of dexterity. I'm bored, Nomad. Are you bored? Perhaps we could alleviate the boredom together.
Perhaps we could. Why not?
I would like that. Shall we go somewhere?
Of course. Let me introduce you to one of the lesser-known salons of the Macam.
Now it is my turn.
Again, Nomad, but this time with feeling. Oh, splendid. You are quite the virtuoso yourself.
I look forward to seeing you again.
I wonder what those fingers can do, but that was even more of a mystery than what we did with Onda. Oh my. Oh my. No, we have to talk with the others too. Who next? Wake the dead. And let's go see Mrs. Storm.
Just a few more nights and I can get out of here.
Hello there, Mrs. Storm.
Well, if it isn't our noble sheriff, what are we up to today? Keeping the peace or blowing up buildings?
I wish to taste someone of your experience.
Well, the feeling is entirely mutual. Those cheekbones, the trace of blood through the hollow of your neck. Oh, you are art, Nomad, in the proper sense. I'd like to pin you to a board.
Well, Ben sure is a work of art. Very pretty.
You have a pleasant night.
Do we dare to speak with her again? Maybe she'll pin us to a board?
I confess, I'm starting to enjoy our conversations. Somewhat. Now, tell me, are you up for a little rumpy-pumpy, Nomad? I find myself in a frisky mood, and you would be a fascinating experiment.
Yes, please.
I am more than interested, Mrs. Thorne.
Oh, excellent. If you'll just follow me, I have a private parlor prepared for just such an occasion.
Page 17. You are ravenous. I will attempt it.
Oh, young people call this edging. Oh, that was delicious. The youth miss out on so much.
Be well, Mrs. Thorne.
That sounded exciting. And next. I don't think we can get any from Silky, but maybe Patience and Nico would entertain us. Mellowed out since Fabien. Yeah. Or maybe it's just that Phyre is very good looking. Phyre is very pretty. Very attractive. Hello there.
Poprash, I hear you're blowing up warehouses now? Are you trying to break the Masquerade, Sheriff?
Will you assist me again, Nico?
Yes, of course, my friend.
Can't.
I will be direct. I find you attractive.
Nomad. I was beginning to think there was nothing you were bad at. But you're not good at this. It pleases me greatly, and indeed, makes me consider using the word cute.
Oh. He thinks Ben is cute.
I look forward to speaking to you again.
Aha! The brave nomad returns to my humble store. I have some time. Would you like to knock boots? In case there is confusion, I mean to perform one or more intimate acts between us. In privacy?
Yes, of course.
Yes, I think I would enjoy that.
Excellent. I have a sofa in my back office, only slightly used.
Now, I shall be direct. Wow! Legends of the Nomad are true!
Fine work, Nomad. I have some ideas for the future.
That's... What the heck did they even do? That could have been anything.
Be well.
Can we still charm Patience?
Nico said there was an explosion? I bet it was fucking beautiful.
Well, I saw it up close. Aren't you a curious one? Oh yes. Oh yes.
Would you aid me once more?
Can't say no to you, can I?
Have you decided if you like me?
Oh, did I not say that? Yeah, obviously. Those eyes are amazing. I'd like to drown in them. It also helps that you're hot as hell.
I wish you the best.
Let's get in the mood by looking at this thing. So wonderful.
I wonder if the piece is too subtle. So, I've been thinking about you a lot. Shapes, forms, intersections, you know? I want to explore that. Go on a journey, touch and taste. You want it too?
Of course, I do.
I was hoping I would get to try you, Patience.
Follow me.
You are mine.
Let's try here? No, here. Wait, here. Yes. I really, really enjoyed that, but now I gotta bite something.
Not me? Why not me?
I look forward to talking again.
Oh, exciting. No, now we must go and see Silky. I think Silky doesn't really like us, but we can try. We can try. Just some fun, you know? Is he alone?
You know you want it, bitch.
He's eager. Yeah, I do want it. Come on. Come here.
Where you got in mind? Your place, my place? Up against an alley wall?
This place?
Oh.
Thank you. Over eager, mister. Let's see. Is Silky very silky? Would he mind doing us? Should have tried him. I couldn't. He was too much for me. I just had a little sip. Can't take more than that out of someone like that. Is this? Here we come. And see if Silky really doesn't like us. Or not.
So many kindred going to that undiscovered country. Careful, nomad.
Can't flirt with him. Can't do it.
I'm not at my full strength yet.
Okay.
Can't unlock anything here.
Perhaps we will speak again soon.
Okay. No, Silky. Everybody else wanted Ben, but Silky did not. Maybe Silky has some standards. Although Ben is perfect. Ben is totally perfect. So why wouldn't everybody want him? There's some officers. And there's somebody tasty here. And a weird statue.
I should get paid for this, not harassed by the fucking cops.
Nobody sees us here. We can't have that drink.
One last thing. Gotta really nail this.
Nope. It could be asexual, who knows? Well, I think those vampires that we did do could be asexual. They might not have been anything like, you know, anything like that going on. There. They might have been just weird kinky things. Without anything actually, you know. I think Silky just doesn't like us. We are too pretentious for him. Huh. There has been an accident. So that's why there's officers here like that. What is this place even? Curious. Yeah, we had a drink, and the stream has been going on for 3 hours already. I think I shall have to call it a day. Can we exit this main menu, I wonder? But there should have been like a save because we drunk. So let's hope it worked. Let's hope it worked. My next stream is probably on Monday. Probably. Because well, I probably don't dare stream tomorrow. So I have stuff in the evening. But yeah. So next stream is probably Monday again with Mass Effect. Do we have anybody to raid? Yep. Yep. I think we are not going to raid anybody today. Let's hope raids another time. And thanks for joining me today, and see you again next time. Bye bye.